Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel that I haven't posted on in a month. I haven't posted in a month, which is actually really sad because one of my main New Year's resolutions for 2022 was to post a video every week, and I already failed. But you know what? The first step is admitting your failures and committing to do better, and I am going to commit to do better. I'm going to try my best from here on out to upload a video per week. I am going to explain where I've been, but first I need to introduce this video. This video is going to be the best Valentine's Day perfumes in my opinion. I have a perfume for every girl, for any occasion on Valentine's Day you might need, so I'm really excited to get into that. But for any of my subscribers who might care where I have been, which maybe it's none of you, I'm still gonna explain where I was because a month is a long time. So if you don't care about my life or what I've been up to, then I'm gonna go ahead and put a timestamp here so that you can go ahead and skip to when I start talking about Valentine's Day perfumes. And if not, here's what I've been doing. So the reason I haven't uploaded in a month is due to a few reasons, but the first one and the main reason is because I fell in love with a book series. And one thing to note about me is that I have a very obsessive personality, and when I get into something, I really get into it, and it's all I want to think about, it's all I want to focus on, and that's what happened with this book series. And that's also why I'm so obsessed with perfumes. I just have that kind of personality where when I'm into something, I am very into it and can't get my mind off of it. But when I started to read this book series, it took over everything in my mind, and all I wanted to do was read these books. I couldn't focus on filming. I couldn't focus on perfume. When I was at work on my breaks, I would just be opening my books and reading. All my coworkers were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like all I want to do is read these books." So I hope you guys understand. I'm going to show you the book series in case you are into reading. This is a fantasy romance series that is just incredible. I absolutely fell in love from the first book, and it just continues to get better and better. So the series that I'm talking about is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. You guys, if you're into fantasy series that have romance in them, you have to check this out. But I'm warning you now that you may become as obsessed as I am. So I started reading these earlier this month. Started with this one. It was amazing. I read through it in like a couple days and was obsessed. I immediately ordered the second and third book. The second book, A Court of Mist and Fury, is a masterpiece. This one is good. This one is at least twice as good as the first one. And when I finished this book, I had a book hangover and I couldn't read the third book yet. I had to read this one again. And I know that might sound crazy to some people, but as soon as I finished this book, I started it from the beginning again and I read it all the way through again. And then the second reason why I haven't uploaded in so long is because after I finished this book, I went on an 11-day vacation to my home in Oregon and brought my boyfriend along. And I spent that time with my family and friends and also hiking and snowboarding and showing Tanner around. And that vacation was incredible. If you're new to my channel, I do live in Miami, but my whole family and friends and everyone is in Oregon. I needed to go, I needed to see everyone, I needed to be in my home and experience the winter there, and I had the best time. Got lots of snowboarding in, so it filled my soul. And while I was there, I allowed myself to start the third book in this series, which is A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm still reading this one. I'm trying to pace myself and not be as obsessed and crazy over these books because I don't want to throw away all my other obligations. I need to be more disciplined and focus on my other priorities as well. But so far this book is so good, and that's gonna be my rant. I know that books have nothing to do with my channel, but if anyone is interested, if you could please leave me a comment if I should make a video about this series or my favorite books in general. I am a huge nerd when it comes to books. I started reading very young, and I love long series like this where you can just dive into a different world. And sometimes I wish I could be a part of one of those fantasy worlds. And yeah, So if you want me to make book videos, I would be more than happy to. I just don't know if I have an audience for it because my videos are about perfume. That being said, rant over. If you've listened to this rant, I love you. Thank you. But let's get into today's video, which is the best Valentine's Day perfumes. Looking at my perfume collection, I just have so many great perfumes that are perfect for Valentine's Day, and I decided to split this video into 3 different categories. The first 2 perfumes are going to be more of a sensual date night vibe. The next 2 perfumes to me are just pure ultra femininity for Valentine's Day, and then the third category of perfumes is going to be very sweet, flirty, innocent, and girly perfumes. So the first Valentine's Day perfume I want to mention is in the sensual date night category, and this is Hypnotic Poison from Dior. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. And this bottle is new to my collection, although I did have a travel size perfume that I finished a while ago. I've always loved this perfume from the first time I've smelled it. The name is perfect for the perfume. This is a really, really sensual, mysterious, luxurious, rich, delicious scent. It's kind of a gourmand, but it also has a really nice balance of florals in here as well. And to me, this is just the perfect sensual date night Valentine's Day scent. Perfect for going to a really nice dinner with your partner. So for me, what I get in here is a very sweet almond note, which is really nice. I've always loved the scent of sweet almond. And then you have some dark red fruits in here that are just juicy and delicious. And then I also get a really good dose of smooth vanilla. And then of course some florals. One of the crazy things about this video is I didn't try to do this, but almost every perfume in this video has jasmine in it. And I have a theory that it's because jasmine to me is the most sensual, romantic floral. And it's also one of my favorite florals other than rose. All right, so getting into the notes, the top notes are coconut, plum, and apricot. The middle notes are Brazilian rosewood, jasmine, caraway, tuberose, rose, and lily of the valley. And the base notes are vanilla, almond, sandalwood, and musk. Definitely I get the jasmine, I get the vanilla. It's just so luxurious, and the bottle and the name just represent this perfume so well. To me, this is the ultimate, like, temptress scent, if you know what I mean. It just kind of puts you in a trance, and my boyfriend absolutely loves this one as well. Thank you to my sister for gifting this perfume to me for my birthday. I love you, thank you. And yeah, all right, you guys, so staying in that same sensual date night category, the next perfume I'm gonna be mentioning is Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. And I've mentioned this perfume multiple times on my channel. It's one of my absolute favorites in my collection. So as the name would suggest, this perfume really does focus on that deep, dark cherry note, but it's also complemented by some gourmand notes as well as a boozy quality, which I love booziness in perfumes because I think they add another layer and make them smell more deep and mysterious, and it's just delicious. To me, this is definitely a gourmand scent, meaning that it smells edible, and the gourmand notes in here are mainly the tonka bean and vanilla. The vanilla and the tonka bean are both really rich and smooth and nice. This perfume also has jasmine, like Hypnotic Poison, and Hypnotic Poison and Lost Cherry actually are really similar in the type of perfume they are. Not the way they smell necessarily, but I put them in the same category. Like, they're both very sensual and deeper, darker perfumes that I tend to wear when I'm going out or going out to a nice dinner. So the top notes are sour cherry, bitter almond, and liquor. The middle notes are sour cherry, plum, Turkish rose, and jasmine sambac. And the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, Peru balsam, cinnamon, benzoin, sandalwood, cloves, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. And I just noticed this also has almond and plum. and jasmine. These two perfumes definitely give off similar vibes, and even their bottles, them both being this deep red color. Very similar. What a coincidence. If you're into cherry scents, you need to check Lost Cherry out. It is very expensive, and there are a lot of people who will say that this doesn't have good lasting power at all. And I'll just say, performance-wise, it definitely is not the best in my collection. However, if you do spray your clothes and your hair, as well as your skin, it's gonna last you way longer. I've worn this out and it's lasted me all night. I just have to make sure to spray my clothes because it tends to stick to clothes better than your skin. So again, that is Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. All right, so moving on to my next Valentine's Day perfume category. This category is going to be my ultra feminine category. And the first perfume I'm gonna be mentioning is Flowerbomb from Viktor&Rolf. This perfume is iconic. It's been popular for very long now, but to me, it's for very good reason. And people will call this perfume basic. Call it basic all you want. It's a great perfume. And when I first started to really dive into perfumes, this is one of the first perfumes I purchased, and I wore it a lot, and then I kind of fell out of love with it because I was trying different perfumes. But recently I was packing for my Oregon trip, and something just told me to pack this perfume, and I actually wore this perfume more than any other perfume while I was on my trip. There's something about this scent that I love for cold weather and wintertime. And this is one of the most ultra feminine scents you can possibly get your hands on. The name says it all. This is just a flower bomb. It's an explosion of beautiful, gorgeous florals. Let me go ahead and spray it. To me, this smells like a giant bouquet of the most beautiful pink and white florals wrapped together. This perfume has a tea note in it, and it also has patchouli in here. And these notes add an element of earthiness that kind of sets this perfume apart from other super floral feminine perfumes. And I just absolutely adore it. I've said before, this reminds me of a tea party in a rose garden. It's exactly what I envision in my head when I smell this. My boyfriend absolutely loves when I wear this. He always compliments me. And I've noticed that in general, men tend to really like this perfume. I think because it's just really sweet and feminine. But yeah, it's just a classic. You can't go wrong. And I feel like this is the perfect daytime or nighttime scent for Valentine's Day. Okay, so the top notes are tea, bergamot, osmanthus. The middle notes are orchid, jasmine, another jasmine scent, just saying, rose, freesia, and African orange flower. And the base notes are patchouli, musk, and vanilla. But again, that is Flowerbomb from Viktor&Rolf. Okay, and moving along within the same ultra feminine category for Valentine's Day, the next perfume I'm gonna be talking about is Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. And if you watched my last video from a month ago, you'll know that I'm absolutely obsessed with this scent. My boyfriend got this perfume for me for Christmas, and I couldn't have asked for a better gift. For me, the best way to describe this is the most feminine, gorgeous gourmand scent I've ever smelled in my life. I love gourmands and I love anything really, really girly. And this is just the perfect blend of feminine and gourmand. You put those together and it creates the masterpiece that is Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. And to me, this smells like the most fluffy, powdery, delicious marshmallows mixed with the best smelling orange blossom scent ever. So the top notes are neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, and coriander. The middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, and iris. And the base notes are sugar, caramel, vanilla, musk, civet, and labdanum. You definitely get the sugar and the caramel, and even though it's not listed on these notes, I definitely get marshmallow in here as well. So definitely check this one out. This is probably the scent that I'm personally going to be wearing on Valentine's Day because to me it smells like its name. It smells like love. I want to smell like this all the time. So again, that is Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. Alright you guys, and moving on to the third and final category for these Valentine's Day scents. This category is going to be those more innocent and girly scents. So the first one I want to mention is Daisy Love Oh So Sweet from Marc Jacobs. This one I know very well. It was my signature scent in college for a long time. And to me, this smells like a princess. It's very sweet, but it's also subtle and very innocent. It smells like berries and sugar, and it's very warm and inviting. Let me spray this. It just smells like magical sugar berries. That's the best way to describe it. But yeah, this is more of a youthful, pretty, innocent scent for Valentine's Day. I would say this is perfect for a younger woman. If you're in high school or college and you want to wear something to school for Valentine's Day, or if you're going out on a first date, this is one of my top recommendations. I absolutely love this perfume. And for an eau de toilette, it does have great longevity as long as you spray your clothes as well as your skin. So the top notes are raspberry, blackberry, and bergamot. The middle notes are daisy and jasmine, and the base notes are sugar, musk, white iris, and woodsy notes. Again, I can't make this up, you guys. It has jasmine in it. So yeah, overall, just a really pretty, innocent, pink smelling scent. Again, that is Daisy Love Oh So Sweet from Marc Jacobs. Alright, you guys, so last Valentine's Day perfume, and this is also in that innocent and girly category. This is La Nuitrasor Nude from Lancome. This is another one of my favorite perfumes in my entire collection. The way that this perfume is blended is just absolutely beautiful. And if Daisy Love Oh So Sweet smells like a princess, this smells like a ballerina. And I've described this perfume as smelling like a ballerina multiple times, and then I watched other reviews of this perfume and other people say it smells like a ballerina. So I guess that's just the image that comes to mind when people smell this. It really is just a beautiful, innocent, sweet, girly smelling scent. And to me, what this smells like is just the perfect blend of coconut and rose, which are two of my all-time favorite scents. The top note is bergamot, the middle note is rose, and the base notes are coconut and vanilla. I always feel really pretty when I wear this. I get lots of compliments, and I've recommended this perfume to a lot of friends who ask for something in that like pretty pink smelling category. You can't go wrong with this scent. You can wear this any season, summer, winter, it's perfect. But when Valentine's Day comes to mind, this is definitely at the top of my list. So again, that is La Nuitrasor Nude from Lancome. Alright, you guys, so those are all of my top perfume recommendations for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I would love to hear what perfume you're planning on wearing for Valentine's Day, so go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!